I'm live already. Woohoo. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, so I thought I would go live here to do my WrestleMania 34 results video. It's because I've had problems recently trying to upload my YouTube video, by the way. So yeah. So I thought, you know what? I'll go live. So yeah, WrestleMania 34 was absolutely unbelievable. I know that Monday Night Raw starts in about half an hour, but you know what? I thought I would do this video anyway, but WrestleMania was unbelievable. The first match of the night was actually the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It was won by Woken Matt Hardy. Bray Wyatt returned or came back to help Matt Hardy win it, and then they embraced in a nice hug and everything else afterwards, which was brilliant, really, to see that. And then the second match on the pre-show was for the vacant cruiserweight championship between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. This was probably the best match on the pre-show, and it was won by Cedric Alexander. He beat Mustafa Ali to become the new cruiserweight champion. And then the last match of the pre-show was the first ever women's battle royal, which was won by Naomi. Bayley thought she had won, actually been put over the top ropes, so she came back in and she eliminated Bayley to win that one. And then there was the Intercontinental Championship, which was The Miz defending his title against Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, and it was won by the Architect Seth Rollins with a nice curb stomp onto Balor, who was on top of The Miz. So yeah, made it. So then, Seth Rollins picked up the victory to become a Grand Slam champion in the WWE, which is well done to him. The next match was for the SmackDown Live. It was Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. I didn't see anyone else winning this, but Asuka, to be fair. But obviously I was wrong. Streak, which was unbelievable, like common. But I mean, there was such love from Asuka towards Charlotte at the end. So that was to see that was brilliant. It was a great show of respect and a great show of love as well, really. And then the next match was Randy Orton defending champions and Jinder Mahal, and it's an absolute disgrace. It was won by Jinder Mahal. I was thinking Rusev was going to win it because Rusev he is as over as anything in the WWE. So I was expecting Dave to pick up the win and be the new United States champion, but instead that has gone to Jinder Mahal, which was a disgrace. Then the next match on the card was a tag team match. Kurt Angle making their debut against Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. This match was the match of the night. It was unbelievable. You were thinking, because it's Ronda Rousey's first ever match, you were thinking, is she actually going to do well? Is she going to be incredible? And she was phenomenal. She was fantastic. She sold everything, and she the punch she was given to Stephanie and Triple H was just quick strikes. Like she was you like like she was in UFC. She done it. She was brilliant. Obviously, she did lift up Triple H a few times. He sold that phenomenally well, but they won because Ronda Rousey put Stephanie McMahon in an armbar and she tapped out straight away. Literally just a quick tap out, bam, 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 boom, and there you had it. Ronda Rousey and Stephanie match of the night was a good old hyped match. It was for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. It was the reigning defending champions, the Usos, against the New Day, against the Bludgeon Brothers of Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, or just known as Harper and Rowan now. It was one of those matches where you're gonna think, are they gonna put it on the Bludgeon Brothers yet? Because they've not been in it long, but they've been absolutely decimating every single competitor. But I was thinking potentially the New Day. They were going to put it on, but no, the Bludgeon Brothers are the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Well done to them. And then the next match on the card was it was John Cena, because earlier in the night John Cena got told by an official that the Undertaker was here. He was but yeah, he was in the ring wanting the Undertaker to come out, but he got interrupted by Elias. And then as Cena was walking up the ramp, it went black. It went black, and then it was pitch black, and then obviously then it appeared the Undertaker's jacket and coat in the ring, which was phenomenal, and then just lightning appeared, and then next thing you hear is that famous gong, and the Undertaker had returned, and he had his match against John Cena, and he beat him in about 3 minutes. I don't know why they made John Cena to seem to be a jobber, but they did. They made him like a jobber, seem like he was walking along the road doing his vintage Undertaker moves. When you get at last year's WrestleMania, he was getting decimated by Roman Reigns, who, in my opinion, is not a better performer than John Cena. Oh, I think John Cena's the better performer. John Cena's brilliant. Happened, and there's nothing that we can actually do about that. Then the next match which is a match that I have been dying to see. It was the in-ring return of the SmackDown Live general manager, Daniel Bryan. He was teaming SmackDown Live. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens win. They get reinstated on SmackDown Live. If they lose, they stay fired when they are going to be drafted to Monday Night Raw when the draft happens at the next pay-per-view Backlash next month. And Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac picked up the victory, which I was actually a bit surprised with. Okay, Daniel Bryan's in return, but I was expecting them to lose by potentially Shane getting pinned. But no, they kept it going. They kept Daniel Bryan's return as him in a victorious, which is brilliant. So now I wonder now what is going to happen. Is he gonna leave his job as SmackDown Live general manager and come back full-time schedule as a wrestler week out virtually? So at least if there's Daniel Bryan, you can see some other matches like against Nakamura and Randy Orton again, and AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Rusev. There are some tasty ones there, to be fair. And then the next match on the card was actually the Raw Women's Championship. I was very surprised that this match was like it was virtually near enough towards the main event side. It was the fourth match left on the card. You know, it was Alexa Bliss, the champion, defending her title against Nia Jax, and Nia Jax won the title. She beat Alexa Bliss. So finally, you know, Nia Jax got her hands on Alexa Bliss and got some revenge. Esme turning on her, saying all these harsh words about her. So Nia Jax is your new SmackDown, no, Raw, sorry, Monday Night Raw Women's. Then the next match was for the WWE Women's. It was what everyone was calling the draw. It was when they were in in Japan, wrestling in Japan. It was Shinsuke Nakamura. I've been reading all these rumors that apparently AJ Styles was going to be drafted to Raw, or could be drafted to Raw. So I was expecting win out the match, but that didn't successfully win the match. It was a good match, but it wasn't the best match of the night that people were hyping it to be or hoping. And then Shinsuke Nakamura turned heel. He turned against AJ Styles. You know, they were doing a good embrace in the ring, you know, thinking, you know, we're still friends. Shinsuke Nakamura gave AJ Styles his World Heavyweight Championship. As AJ Styles held it in the air, Nakamura low blowed him, was stomping him out. It was outside the ring. He hit him with a Kinshasa. And it's going to be exciting tomorrow night to see Nakamura's going to say. Is he going to have his actions? There are times where someone's done this and they haven't actually been a heel, but I think actually he is and he should be. You know, a rivalry like this where they're both not faces and yet see the bad side of Nakamura and then still the good side of AJ Styles, because I think people are thinking, what is the point in turning AJ Styles heel again? He's just being heel and he was fantastic in it, you know, turning up, you know, in his arena and you know, as the champion, as a face, but I do see Nakamura winning it at some point down the line. And then the second from on the card was the Monday Night Raw Tag Team Championship. It was The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro against Braun Strowman and a mystery partner or a partner of his choosing. You know, and this one makes complete and utter no sense whatsoever. Braun Strowman came on the mic and he said, "Who wants to be my tag team partner?" People were expecting a returning superstar, maybe like a Big Show, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, sorry, Rey Mysterio, you know. But he went into the crowd and picked out a 10-year-old boy called Nicholas just to stand on the side. So obviously Braun was never going to be tagged in or out. But Braun Strowman and this Nicholas, 10-year-old kid, Monday Night Raw Tag Team Champions. What the hell? It doesn't make sense. It's WrestleMania. It's your biggest show of the year, and this WrestleMania has been the most excitable one for me in many years, because there's been so many good matches on the card. And this year, some of these matches have been brilliant. And you know, and the hype for this match was brilliant as well. To see who will be anyone. People expecting maybe Elias, maybe Samoa Joe to come back from injury. You know, Big Cass, Big Show. You know, but then it got ruined by him going into the kid. He got an immense WrestleMania moment that he will probably have for the rest of his life. But they are the champions, so you will see on Raw tonight what is going to happen, because you can't make this kid be in a ring against men who are built like brick shit houses against a kid who is 10 years old and would get snapped in probably like a flick. So yeah. But then obviously the last match, the main event of WrestleMania 34, which has had virtually a year build to it. Brock Lesnar, the reigning defending Universal Champion of the world, won it at last year's WrestleMania. He's held this now for a year. One whole year. And he was taking on the big dog. This is his yard, Roman Reigns. And obviously everyone's expecting Roman Reigns to win, because people have heard that Brock Lesnar's contract is expiring at the end of yesterday, which was WrestleMania's show, and I think Paul Heyman was going to leave with him as well, which would have been sad, because I would have loved Paul capacity, because Paul Heyman is just fantastic, So yeah, everyone was expecting, it to be Roman Reigns. It was a foregone conclusion, really, wasn't it? And like they've done for some of the night, they threw a swerve. Brock Lesnar took off his gloves. He right to the head, wide open, blood everywhere. This is how pathetic this is, right? Brock Lesnar won after 6 F5s. He needed 6 to keep down Roman Reigns. But yet it only took him 3 to end the streak. Champion. So then people, we're not going to expect, Roman Reigns to win it and probably feel a bit bad and then to try and get the fans on his side again. But it was a bit obvious that his push got beat, but it took 6 F5s. 6. My word, if it took only 3 to beat The Undertaker, then surely it would have taken maybe 1 or 2 to beat Reigns, not 6. But yeah, Brock Lesnar was still champion. And by the way, re-signed with the WWE. He's not going to UFC, so whatever Dana White of the UFC said that Brock Lesnar is going back there, he's not. He re-signed for WWE, I think, into go with. Amazing after WrestleMania. The Raw after WrestleMania is always unbelievable. The crowd is just unstable, and it's going to be fantastic, I'm a bit annoyed that there was only one kind of heel turn. That was obviously for SmackDown Live, so I've got to wait another day to see what Nakamura has to say for himself. But I mean, there are some worries. Well, Reigns is apparently going to be there. What's going to happen with him and the Lesnar? What's going to happen with the Raw Tag Team titles? Will Braun and this 10-year-old have to defend? Even if Braun had won, he's probably or this poor kid, or Kurt Angle has to pick a partner for Braun to defend, and they probably drop it. Stupid did have had a singles title by now, and should if he hasn't. But yeah, thank you. Anyway, this was my first ever live video, and this was my ready for results video. I hope you enjoyed it. You can obviously you can also subscribe to my show. Tomorrow live to stream or to do anything for Raw, because I can't actually pick up the channels to watch Raw at this minute, so I will obviously have to read through the results in the morning, blah blah blah, and then do my video on it, maybe live, or I might just pre-record it. beforehand. Hopefully, if I can get it, probably same time before SmackDown Live. So yeah, and I hope you enjoy it. Remember to like and to subscribe to my channel and like the video. I've been Oliver James. Thank you very much.